Hello, I'm Scott Grove. Today here to talk to you about a guitar that I just got in. I wanted so bad to hate this thing, and I don't. Okay, this is a guitar that you can get for no money. Okay, just literally no money. And most people have had them, and most people just don't understand them. This is one of those guitars that everybody wants to mod. The first thing they want to do is throw away the pickups and then start carving and all that. Anyway, yes, you're going to see the name on the headstock, and it's not a Hello Kitty guitar. There you go, kids. That's alright. This is the 2000 Squier Stagemaster 7 string fixed bridge. From what I've been able to tell, nobody seems to know for sure, but it seems like it's an alder body. Of course, the rosewood fingerboard, maple neck, like everything else. What's great about this is actually a few things. Like I said, I wanted to hate it, but you know the price was stupid low, so I went ahead and grabbed it, threw a set of Elixir 7 strings on here, and off we go to the races. And I generally hate humbuckers also, but I don't hate these. Okay, that's the first thing everybody does, is throws these pickups out. I figured what I would actually do, I have a set of unused carvings here that I was thinking about dropping right on in there, and then another one here, putting the push-pull coil split and everything, and then actually adding the carving single coil in the middle and so forth. Oddly enough, this is supposed to have a 3-way toggle switch, of course, but somebody installed a 5-way somewhere along the line. I don't know why. It is just the bridge pickup there, then the next 2 positions are both together, then the next 2 positions are just the neck pickup. So why that happened, who knows, but the 5-way is in there should I decide to carve up the guitar, which I can't imagine why. I've actually, got a couple other 7 strings here. I've got the 7-string, 3 single coil Strat, then the 7-string Tele, and all single coil guitars. So I may just keep this one just exactly as is for recording purposes when the single coil just doesn't quite cut it for a particular song. Sometimes it sounds great live in the, open air, but you get the cans on over your ears, and things change in the mix, so sometimes a humbucker does what it needs to do. And now that I've got you 3 minutes into this video, no, there will be no shredding at all. Couple of heavy tones, but I'm mainly going to play this thing clean. Okay, why? So you can hear the guitar. Distortion, you can't hear the guitar. Okay, so yeah, I don't know why I'm still licking my fingers when I'm using these new kind of picks I got. What the hell are these called? Dun, 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 dun. Hey, oh, the Cactus picks. Duh. Okay, I've been trying these out. These have, my camera will focus. There you go. It'll say Cactus picks at the top. Medium here. I'm actually going to have to go for the heavier duty. But you go on this side, let the camera focus. Cactus picks there. But you see why they call them that? They got those, well, I have to say it, big pricks on it. So it won't slip out of your fingers. They'll make indentations into your fingers. But these picks, you won't drop them because of sweat. So I'm trying something else. This is referred to me just by somebody here on YouTube. Pretty groovy. Okay, let's get down to the guitar. If anybody finds out anything for sure that's different than what I'm saying today about this guitar, as far as about the body being alder or not, let me know. Not that wood makes any difference at all, as far as I'm concerned. But just let me know so I could pass on correct information. But you get to the Squier stuff, and it's hard to track down exactly what they're about, because Squier themselves, they don't keep records like, well, Fender doesn't keep records very well either. But they just tend to not keep really good records. Anyway, these are available in a whole bunch of different models over the years, but they are only made from 1999 through 2002, and this one's from 2000. In order to date these things, you got to ask their dad first. No, actually, you just go on the back. This one here says crafted in Japan. Okay, so the C lets you know, yeah, that's in Japan. The Y lets you know it's from the Yako factory. They're in Taiwan, over there in China. So the C, I'm sorry, the C stands for the China. If I said that, I don't know. I might have said Japan out of accident, but just because I'm brain dead. But so the C stands for China. The Y will let you know the Yako factory there in Taiwan over there, and then the very next two numbers will let you know what year it is. The 00 here will let you know that it was made in 2000. Then there'll be an 01 for 2001, and an 02 for 02, and a 99 for 1999. So that is how you date those. My strap is just not cooperating today. Anyway, while I have it off, the neck is the most important thing about this guitar, and the reason I actually like it and why I don't hate it. And most people will see no stripe. Most people will disagree with me on this. This is one of the two things that people will disagree with me about on this guitar. Is this is a standard 25.5-inch scale. So it's just a regular scale, regular Fender scale length. Okay? So they did not make it like a 27-inch scale, where it's a lot longer and blah blah blah. And then you have to use a lot heavier strings to get it. No. So many people that I've ran into, everybody's making that guitar now, with the longer scale length. So that's why these are cool, because now anybody that actually wants a regular scale length guitar that is nothing different than just having a low B thrown on it, and that is it, this is for you. These come in a cool purple metallic. I might grab one of those because they're actually a cool guitar. I actually think the upside down headstock's kind of cool myself too. A lot of people aren't into it, but if it's different, I like it. Of course, the wound strings getting kind of caught on the string trees. Yeah, it does make that little kink sound, and you got to kind of mess with it to keep it, or to put it in perfect tune. Once you get it there, it's going to stay there, because this version has the hardtail. Okay, it goes right through the ferrules there in the back, and it's plain and simple. It's supposed to have, like I said, the three-way toggle switch. Operate normal, just one volume, one tone. You're good to go. You have 24 jumbo frets on this thing. The neck is, typical 7-string width, but it is thin. Okay, we're talking Jackson thin. So it's meant to be a fast guitar. It feels unfinished. Okay, you won't see a glare from the lights here. Okay, so it feels great. I can't say anything bad about this. Plus they're using a nut that actually doesn't get hung up on. And like I said, I wanted to hate it, but I don't. The reason, again, that everybody wants to change the pickups out is for all the shred heads, which is fine. If that's what you play, that's what you play. And I find myself personally that once you throw enough gain on a guitar, that it honestly makes zero difference what pickups you have in the guitar. I've never been able to tell in the past 40 years the difference between any pickups, other than if they're single coil or humbucker, when you have that much gain on it. I mean, when you get to a sound that is, let's see, where's that nasty one? One of these. The whole. get to those sounds, and I can't really hear any difference no matter what pickup you have on or what kind are in there. Okay, so I'm going to show it to you clean. The people's main gripes about these pickups are that they are too bright. Okay, I personally like definition in my, I like to hear each string. I don't need it to be a wall of crunch, a wall of just massive roar. That is some people's objective though. And also remember, when you're playing 7-string guitars, that 95% of the amplifiers that are out there are not meant to be able to sonically handle that string, that frequency of your low B string. So you folks that are using 8-string and 9-string guitars, you might want to reconsider your cabinets and your amplifiers, because they're not meant to reproduce these frequencies. So it's not your guitar's fault, probably. If you're getting 7, 8, and 9-string guitars, you might as well just go to like a Fender basement amp, something like that can actually take it, and your speakers can actually take it at high volumes. Just consider that, because guitar amps are not meant, and the speakers are not voiced for anything other than a 6-string guitar. That's what they are meant for. There are a couple amps out there that are made for baritone guitars, detuned guitars, and multi-string instruments. Okay, so let's go to the bridge humbucker. I love that you can actually just sit there and have just throw your thumb there and you got your low D. Okay, so it's a nice wraparound, easy neck. Or in your chords. Throw on my country sounds, of course, because that's me. So you know that it's a versatile guitar. Okay? Okay, so there's no compressor on here right now at all. Just the delay. So that is the bright sound of the pickup, and it's kind of cool. It's not quite, Fender-esque, but it's better for my kind of music. Now a compressor on there actually would tame that like crazy, and it would sound 10 times better for my type of stuff. Probably should have hooked up. I still could. Do I want to? Nah, then I have to hook up the volume pedal too. Okay, I'll just leave it just like this and play straight into the amp. Again, it sounds great. Check it out. So you're using, I use my low strings, and I've demonstrated this before, but it's good and clean, again, for like the country stuff, Okay, so it's great for that. Okay, and it has a little more balls than the single coils do. So it's neat that it has such a extra high end in the pickups. I like that. So if you're looking for a country guitar that has extended range in the pickups, this is fine. I totally expected to hack this thing to pieces, not with tools, but I wanted to hate this guitar so bad because of the name, but I can't. It works. Okay, and you can get these for nothing. I'm talking, at one time, Musician's Friend blew them out for 99 bucks each. Okay, so of course that was 12 years, or probably 10 years ago when they blew them out for that price. They're starting to go up a little bit, but I like these better than the Ibanez and some of the others. Like I said, just strictly because the pickups are more, I would almost put them with like the 72 reissue, pickups, from the Telecasters on the thin lines. They have that extended range pickups. They're kind of like that. They're a happy blend between the humbucker and single coil. They have clarity. Okay? So they're not just muddy and they're not just heavy. Okay, let's go to both pickups. Clean again. Get rid of that delay. I'm going to try to sit here and play on the B string all day just because it's there. But, okay. So you get my kind of music, and that's why I'm here to demonstrate it, is for my kind of music, the yeehaw stuff. So it's great. Deck pickup, same thing. I'll just stick there in D. I can't complain. The frets are perfect. They are jumbo, which I love. There is not a sharp edge to be found. I am surprised at all of this. I don't know if I just got a good one. I don't know. Never had another one of these. They are perfectly done. Whoever did this did a great job over there. Like I said, the neck feels great. The scale is familiar because it is the 25.5 inch scale, your typical scale, like all your other Fenders. So they just added a B and away you go. And like I said, you are locked in with your tuning. Just a cheap old, everything's black and it's just I always get those nice noises when I get close to the camera. But there's your bridge, there's your pickup routes, no pickup rings. Full access, no problem with this. It's cut away back here too at the heel, so you can get all the way up to 24 frets, unlike a lot of the Fenders. Squier are actually coming up in the world finally. They've made a lot of things, especially with the CV series and so far, the classic vibes that are they're getting up there, and USA and Mexico are dropping their quality or staying there, but the Squier people are at all the different locations seem to be picking up the slack. So I don't know that I can. I mean, Squier has made some great stuff. Their Protone stuff back in the day, that stuff was great, and of course all the Japanese stuff that was put out in the early to mid to late 80s and stuff was phenomenal. the JV series, everything was great. So I shouldn't be surprised at this, but I am. Like I said, I planned on totally ripping on this today. Not playing, but just ripping it to shreds and saying, look at this piece of junk. But I can't say it because it wouldn't be true. So I'm going to keep it. I planned on selling it because I got it such a good deal. And thought, well, there's some easy money. Other sounds. Let's go to the bridge again. Do just this type of sound. Okay, so nice and groovy. Rhythm right here at the neck pickup, same stuff, same patch. Can't beat it. Okay, it's there. It's cheap, but it's good. People used to say good shit ain't cheap and cheap shit ain't good, but I was just proven wrong. I like this. All the kids' reviews that I see all over the internet just really slam this. And like I said, the first thing they do is they yank the pickups out and everybody's throwing EMGs and some kind of Ibanez pickups and anything heavy and dark, and it's like, man, all you gotta do is you've got a tone knob. Back that, do that, and then you don't have to change the pickups. Okay, so I mean, use your brain before you start unwiring everything. Again, here's the bridge pickup with just some basic distortion instead of the hardcore stuff. I'll say. Okay, so it's just amazing sounding guitar. And again, for the shred heads, your sound. It seems that anybody who has a 7-string guitar automatically just has to play in B and no other key in the world unless they go to drop A. You know, it's just, so there's your sound. Let me give you your sound with just a little bit more volume. If we were to go to the drop A thing, hell. takes so much talent to play like that. Sorry, I had to do it. Anyway, so that's it. I won't bore you any longer. But like I said, let me find my B. Can I bitch? No. Will I bitch? No. I found a cool guitar, and it's a Squier. Scott Grove owns 2 Squier guitars now. I'm proud to own this one. I am surprised it has a way better fret job than most of my regular Fender Axis, no matter where they're from. I am shocked. So for a super cheap guitar, it doesn't sound it, it doesn't feel it. It feels great. The neck is monstrous. No matter, I'd say get this over everything else out there in this price range. You know, if you want a Floyd and everything, they make this with the FR model, the Floyd Rose model. It's just the version 2 of this, and then they make the Stratocaster 7, okay, which has the humbucker here, then the 2 single coils, and then a regular headstock that's flipped over the normal way. So I would imagine it's fine too, but this was just my first time getting my hands on one of these, and it's going to stay because I got it for nothing as far as I'm concerned. I saw another one sell on the internet today on eBay for, what did it go for? Right at the end, it finally climbed all the way up to $191. You know, when you get the case and you get everything, it's like $191. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, this is a quality axe. Don't get the Agile things or any of the Rondo stuff when you can have this. I've had their 7 strings, the Texan, and the the different Telly ones and so forth. Just horrible. Sent it back within. I had it packed back up in 30 minutes. It was back on the FedEx truck. It's just that bad, unplayable, undoable. I spent half an hour with this one when I got here because it was just filthy and just horrid. And I straightened the neck out and did everything and just did a total setup on it, and it turned out, it responded wonderfully. So there are no issues when it comes to setup. Truss rods work great. The neck came perfectly true. Setting the intonation was a breeze, and there is tons of room there left to go either way. So they do put the bridge in the right place. So in a cool color, you can get these in a really heavy sparkle purple also, which is very cool. Like I said, I'll get that one if I can find one. And for that kind of money, hell yeah, I'll bid. It's a cool axe, so I can't see throwing the other pickups in here. There's no need to hack up this guitar when the humbuckers, when I normally don't like humbucker. Oh, plus I had to lower the bridge pickup because it was like sitting like a pick's width away from the strings, like everybody makes the mistake of doing. So I lowered the pickups down as far as they will go, period. Get rid of all that magnetic drag that stops your strings from vibrating. It actually kills them. So the closer your pickups are when you're using regular magnets like this. Just for the recap for anybody who doesn't know, these are magnetized. That's what picks up your strings, but your string wants to quit vibrating right over top of it because it's magnetized. Okay, so if you lower your pickups, they're going to sound a lot better, and you're going to double your sustain because the pickups don't have as much power trying to stop your strings from vibrating. You've got those 4 magnets on each string trying to stop the vibration. So you're killing your sustain, if you raise your pickups. Lower them, you will get much more sustain, and you only have to turn your amp up just this much more, and you're right back to the same volume. You will get much better tone when you drop them down. People just don't get that. Just try it. All you gotta do is screw around with it. Literally grab your screwdriver, slam your pickups down as low as you can get the dang things, and then raise them up to just what has to work. People ask, what about the treble side? What about the bass side? Listen to it. If one side's louder than the other, raise one a little higher, or lower the other side, even better. Lower something before you raise it, okay? So keep your pickups away from your strings, okay? So they're like, how far away are they? They're that far away. That's as far away as they can go on this guitar. I screwed them down till they can't go down anymore, and it sounds great. They're not, I mean, they were right on top of these things, but that came right to life, and I bet nobody tries it. First thing people do is take the bridge pickup and shove it right underneath the strings, and that's why your pickups sound bad. These are not bad sounding pickups. They're cheap, yes, but they work and they sound great. They're quiet. They have, like I said, the extended range. If you like that high end, if you don't, hey, you got a tone knob here, and I bet you got one or two on your amp too. You know, so adjust other things before you tear your guitars up. Okay, so Scott Grove here again with the 2000 Fender. There you go. The Stagemaster 7. Again, it was offered in a few different varieties. So look at them all. They were out for 4 years in different configurations, all kinds of stuff. And then the Stratocaster 7, okay, which had the regular headstock, 2 single coils, and a humbucker and a whammy. Then you can have the Floyd Rose model too, and then they got some that are not just basic bodies like this, but have a lot more contours and so forth. So check them out, okay? They're worth it, as they are. And again, before you mutilate them, lower your pickups, give them a chance, okay? Having sonic goodness all the way from the low end all the way up to sparkling highs is a good thing. Again, that's what your tone knob's for. If it's too much highs, roll them off instead of grabbing a soldering iron. You know, instead of grabbing the soldering iron and going crazy, just so somebody can see 3 little letters that say EMG there. If you need that, put some electrical tape over the top so it looks like EMGs, and then get a gold little pin and write EMG so it looks like that from 2 feet away, and it'll impress your buddies at the garage that you're playing in. Okay, so once again, Scott Grove with the I Will Eat My Words guitar. It's a Squier and it's cool. Okay, I'll be damned. Okay, so again, I'm me, and I said, hey, a Squier, it's cool. It is. I'm keeping it. So call me what you will, laugh all you want, but I'm keeping a Squier. Na 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 na. So screw all these high dollar things, man. This thing rocks for a double humbucker guitar. You guys over there, again at the Yako factory in Taiwan. That's in China, folks. The one that came out of that factory again, that's the CY serial number. So if you want to find this one and you know it's going to be the same guitar and it's going to sound like this, look for the CY serial number, and it'll come out of that same factory there, and you'll know that somebody over there was building some great guitars at that time. And again, this was made in 2000, so it's a CY00 serial number. So again, another big thumbs up. And I'm not guitar-ed. I bought a Squier. I'm gonna go get a endorsement. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.